Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to a bit of a different video. It's a special video, thank you video for the 100,000 subscribers and also to kind of celebrate the 5-year anniversary of my channel, because today is exactly 5 years ago I created my channel. So I decided to make a special video kind of looking back at some of the videos I created throughout the years and kind of give you my thoughts on them and kind of show the progress of how my channel have evolved. So maybe you're a new subscriber and don't really know what I made throughout the years, so it might be an interesting watch. So let's get into it. So it all started back 5 years ago with the Euro 2008 game, and when I made that video I played on the PlayStation and I recorded with my cell phone. So as you can see, the quality, video quality of the video was not very good, but still it had a lot of skill moves featuring just single skill moves, not any combos or stuff like that. But still it was a really fun video to make, and I learned a lot of stuff like doing the skill moves in the game and just what a video production were about. Most of my Euro videos are not public anymore on YouTube due to the songs I used, copyright and stuff like that, but still this is one of the videos still up, and it's really fun looking back at these old videos and see how much has changed from back then. But I sent this video to Wepealer and Marius Yapsev, and they were really, like, they were the two people around in the community back then, and they encouraged me to kind of get a better capture card and be able to make some better videos. And I took that in mind when I went into FIFA 09, because when I started that up with FIFA 09 I had got a Dazzle capture card, so I was ready to make some videos with a little bit better quality. It was SD quality back then, and I made a video called FIFA 09 skill moves, and this was where I kind of learned a lot of the more advanced stuff with skill moves in the game, stringing combos together and getting some somewhat more cool goals. Still, it was a lot of offline videos, and I believe throughout the FIFA 09 I maybe created 10 to 20 offline videos with skill moves and stuff like that. But I did create one online gameplay video, and it was kind of fun. But still, back then I did enjoy playing offline a whole lot more, and I don't know, there was something about, like, I played a lot of offline and I kind of knew the pattern of play from the AI, so I knew when to do the skill moves and stuff like that. But now I can't go out and play against the AI. I will completely fail at skill moves, and I find it a whole lot easier to do it online. But I guess it's just about adjusting. But yeah, back then when I played online I used Manchester United a whole lot. They were probably the best team back then. You could do a bunch of stuff with pretty much everyone having 5-star skills. And later on with FIFA 09 I started making a little bit more of a cinematic video. Like the past videos have been a lot of skill videos, just skill moves, but this was a little bit more cinematics included and make it look a little bit more interesting, and still a bunch of skill moves featured in those videos. And back then the entire flare passing and heel shots and Rabona shots and bicycle kicks, they were so extremely difficult to pull off compared to what they are today. You didn't have a trigger back then. They were kind of random to pull off, so I didn't score that many of those goals. But I made one final FIFA 09 video called FIFA 09 End of Season, and it's kind of a tradition by now that I make an end of season video each year. And in this video I tried to get the best possible goals offline, and this is one of the videos. It's kind of fun to look back at those videos. It's kind of the classic FIFA tune, and then just a bunch of offline gameplay, which I thought were pretty cool to look at, and I was kind of happy about the result. But this was also going to be one of my last offline skill videos, basically because once I got around to FIFA 10 it would kind of change towards a bit more online gameplay. FIFA 09 have been just hugely mainly offline and one online video, but for FIFA 10 it will be completely swapped around. I maybe made 1 or 2 offline videos, but the rest were pretty much online, and there were a bunch of videos. I made my first goals compilation, which kind of were a little bit similar to my first offline skill videos, just very basic skill moves to get the goals, and no extraordinary combos or anything like that, but still some alright goals. And I made a few more compilations, and then I got onto making a co-op goals compilation with a guy called 100 Montage, and back then he was one of the better skillers around, and unfortunately he does not make videos anymore. but this video was really fun to make together, and we got some pretty sick goals back then. I had a lot of fun in making this video, and some of the goals back then, when I still look back at them, I think I wish you still could do that today. And this goal we scored here, I was at least just screaming when we scored that, because as I said, the back heel pass was still very difficult to pull off back then, so the dummy to kind of pass it back and then go with the back heel shot, it was just like wow. And then I went on to make my first proper edit. When I look back, it's nothing spectacular, but back then I was really proud of the work. It was a game breaker video, and it consisted of me trying to get a game breaker, and once I got it, I had a bunch of my better goals, and I used a lot of time in trying to get good goals for this video, and I was kind of happy about that video. And as you probably noticed, most of my online videos were actually on head-to-head and not on Ultimate Team, and the reason for that was basically back then everyone had the 5-star skills. Here you see Rooney going with a sombrero overhead flick, and FIFA 10 and the World Cup game were probably the skiller's paradise. Pretty much everyone had the 5-star skills still back then, and it was so much fun to play, because head-to-head you could find several teams where everyone just had those 5-star skills. And when talking about the World Cup game, it was probably like when on the cinematics and stuff like that, it was the best looking game. Still to this date, I feel like the cinematics in that game were amazing, and still when looking back, I really enjoy watching them and checking them out, because it was so cool, especially the celebration where it like zoomed in on the player scoring, and you like ran like the camera went right next to the player celebrating. It was a really good looking game. I made one online goals compilation, and then I made kind of a online dribble video, kind of inspired by my offline videos back then. I went with the Pro camera view and tried to play games, and I lost a lot of games, but I also managed to get some pretty cool gameplay, and it was a fun experience despite losing a bunch of games. And then finally, to end off the season, I went on to play Ultimate Team for my first time, and oh my, that was just like, I was just, wow, I can combine all these 5-star skillers. And as I said, everyone had 5-star skills back then. Even Closer had the 5-star skills, Totti, Fallen, you name it. So basically being able to pick pretty much any player in the game and just build squads around them, it was so much fun. Playing Ultimate Team back then. I was kind of, why haven't I played this before? Because it was only in the last 2 months of FIFA 10 I pretty much played this game mode. So the video was mainly based around the Ultimate Team game mode, but I also got one World Cup goal, and yeah, this is probably my only compilation goal I ever scored with a keeper, but it was kind of fun scoring a long shot back then, and they were kind of easy to pull off in the FIFA 10. But yeah, Ultimate Team were kind of introduced to that, and when we went into FIFA 11, they kind of started with the restrictions on the skill moves and such. So there was a lot of people, a lot of players that were downgraded. So instead of playing head-to-head, which I mainly did on FIFA 10, I only pretty much played Ultimate Team, because I could get the skillers together in a squad here and just do skill moves. And I still kept on going with the online goals compilation, and then I came around to the FIFA 11 unlocked video, and it was kind of a video based on me scoring some basic goals, and then it unlocked the better skill moves, better shots and stuff like that. And back then, it was my best edit to the date, and I have since been thinking of making a second version. It is a video that was really fun to make, and I really liked editing all the menus and making up my own small rules for when I unlock the different stuff, and it might be something that I'll get into making with FIFA 14, who knows, but it definitely was a video I enjoyed making. And FIFA 11 was kind of the year where I got a little bit more into editing and making some real good looking videos. The first one being this one, the FIFA 11 Unlocked, and I also went into the commentaries that year, and my commentating were not very good back then. If you go back and listen to the videos and compare them to today's videos, there's a huge difference. But I had a series called You Choose I Play, and basically I built a squad, and then all my subscribers back then left comments in the comment section, and I picked the highest rated comment and built that squad for the next episode. And it was basically me showing off a squad, and then there were a little goals compilation with goals I managed to score with that squad. So I believe there were like 5 to 7 episodes, and in the end they were kind of a best of a video with all the good goals I scored and all my teams I had built on Ultimate Team. And it was a series that a lot of people seemed to like back then. I tried to start it off with FIFA 13 but failed it hugely, and I was a little bit disappointed in that, but I just didn't have the time to do it alongside Let's FIFA 13. But yeah, back then it was a series a lot of people seemed to like, and it was a really fun experience to make, and especially just trying out different teams. And back then I just played with the 4-2-2-2 formation, and chemistry wasn't really anything I looked into, and maybe I shouldn't do it that much today because the teams played really well. But after I kind of finished off the You Choose I Play series, I went back to kind of edit a little bit better, because the edits in the You Choose I Play series were kind of basic, and then I went on to some of the a little bit better edited goals compilation. And this montage called the Best of United was pretty much Ultimate Team picking up different players that had played in United, and I mixed it up with real life commentary, and it was such a rewarding feeling. Like the combination of the goals and the commentary, it fit so well together, and when just like the overall experience, it was really nice to look at, and it's still one of the videos I really enjoy just going back and checking out. I doubt I'll be able to do it still today, because I could imagine that all the commentary is copyrighted and it will get striked or something like that. But I made one final FIFA 11 video, and this was kind of the end of the season, and here I started getting some of the more advanced combos going in the online gameplay, and got some pretty cool goals. It was not many goals in this video, but it was more like a variation of all kind of different goals, and I was kind of happy with this video, and I tried to kind of make some cool transitions and stuff like that. And this was the first time I pulled off the running Waka Waka online, and when I pulled it off back then, I had never seen it in a goals compilation before, and I was just like, I can't wait to see people's reaction to this skill move, what they will think about it, because it looked so cool back then because it was never seen before. And that was kind of how I ended off FIFA 11, and then I went on to FIFA 12, which were kind of just when FIFA 12 got out, the new FIFA Street game were announced. So I thought to myself, why not try and go back to the whole game breaker video I made back in FIFA 10 and see if I can do a better job, because I had learned a bunch of stuff editing wise. So I made the first episode with some bronze players, creating a game breaker here. It looked alright, but nothing spectacular, but still, when I made the videos back then, I was really proud of them, and I thought they looked really cool, especially compared to the FIFA 10 video I had made, because I could definitely see a big improvement in my editing, and I got some pretty cool goals, and I think it linked nicely up together with kind of the whole hot of the kind of FIFA Street. And it was 2 videos that I was really proud of, but I was also very inactive. I believe I uploaded 2 videos in maybe 4 months, and compared to the previous years, I had maybe uploaded 20 videos a year, and then I went on to FIFA 12 and I barely didn't upload anything. So it was mainly due to me finishing off high school and stuff like that, and I really wanted to do a good job to finish off my exams, but still I wasn't really happy about it. So it was like occasionally I would take some time off and just work on videos, and this is probably where I got around to make the video that still to this date is my proudest work. I worked together with Gudjon. He gave me some goals, and I kind of made it look like a FIFA Street match head-to-head, where it's about scoring some cool goals, and the goals Gudjon provided me with were really awesome, and I worked several weeks on this video, really went into detail, and I can thank Marius Yapse for really encouraging me to try and get all the small details in the game. Like, there's a lot of stuff, the hot, the bar, and even the you see small stars coming from the players' feet when they do skill moves and stuff like that, and it goes up to the kind of bar with the game break and stuff like that. There was so many small details in this video, and a lot of work went into it, and I was really proud of that video. And I also improved the game breaker compared to the 2 previous videos in the kind of FIFA Street, FIFA 12 video series. So yeah, they looked really cool, and as I said, one of the works I'm most proud of having made with FIFA. Some really cool goals from Gudjon and me, I think, and the gameplay, the editing fitted really well to it, I think. And then FIFA Street got out, and I believe I made 2 videos on that, and I was over before the game was released at an event to get some gameplay and tried out with some other YouTubers, and we played a lot of the kind of skill game modes, the pana rules and stuff like that, and we thought, oh, this game is going to be amazing to play online with the skill moves, because it wouldn't be about just trying to win, it would be about trying to humiliate your opponent. But once the game came out, it showed that all the skill game modes, like the pana rules, it was not available offline, and I think to most people FIFA Street ended off being kind of a letdown. Especially I felt it a lot myself, because I was really looking forward to just playing a game mode where it's just about doing skill moves and humiliating your opponent. So not much happened with FIFA Street, and after that I kind of went on a break. I believe it was almost 4 to 5 months where I didn't upload anything. But then I got around to August and I thought to myself, it is about time I get it back on track. So I decided to make one final video, the end of the season, kind of the tradition video, to kind of end it all off. And I actually went on to play head-to-head gameplay just to try something different, and I got a few different goals here, and then I thought to myself, FIFA 13 gets out. Is this year going to be just like FIFA 12? I'm going to be extremely inactive and then go to university, or will I try and get my channel a little bit more active? And that's where I came up with the Let's FIFA 13 idea, and I thought maybe I should try and look back to some of the commentaries I did back with FIFA 11, but maybe make them more daily, more frequent, and see where it takes me. And I started it off, and I was really nervous when I did my first commentaries. I was just like, is people gonna like this? And when looking back, I can see a huge improvement in my commentaries compared to when I started off the first season, and an extremely great support from you guys, and it's just been carrying on. And I'm really happy that I started up doing the commentaries and doing frequent uploads. And I made the first season 120 episodes, a lot of videos when I think about it, and then I made the kind of goals compilation. And it was kind of like the goals compilation. I really enjoy making them, because like the whole learning process of editing and all the new cool stuff I learn. But I also feel like I let you guys down when I don't upload in a long time, especially when I did the daily videos. Like when I went a month without uploading, I was just like, oh, this is terrible. And I really enjoy doing the editing, but I don't know how to combine all those things, and it's a bit of a learning process being able to like juggle all these things in the air at the same time. But yeah, I went on to start the second season, and that is kind of where we are now with FIFA 13, Let's FIFA 13, and I'm looking to start something new up once I get a few weeks into the summer holiday. So yeah, that is pretty much the story so far, and I hope you saw some pretty cool gameplay from some of my older videos and enjoyed this video. And again, a huge thanks for all of your support throughout the years, and here's to another 5 years. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.